The Grandmothers of the Four Directions, NOWTIME reading for 2023, channeled through Audri Scott Williams, recorded and transcribed by Karen Hunter Watson. In this reading, the Grandmothers of the Four Directions are seeking to illuminate the path to spiritual awakening as an opportunity for humanity to grow in conscious awareness regarding this time that we all are traveling through. The grandmothers are sharing in this 2023 reading the activating energy of divine spirit that is causing life in all of its forms to reflect by asking, who am I? Who are we? Why am I here? Why are we here together? What is mine to do now? What is ours to do together now? What can we together do to participate in the creation of a world that is vibrant, wholesome, alive, with an integrated reality that is sustainable and thrivable for and by all? How do we accelerate our consciousness to access illumination, my true self in the all as all? How do we wake up to recognize our oneness with the Creator, to know beyond a doubt the truth that our very soul is seeking? These questions are your keys to unlocking the truth, that which is and always will be, the truth you seek. As your deepest truth is revealed, remember, with revelation comes the opportunity to act, to discover, to evolve, to remember. In this process of discovery, beware of the temptation to put aside the ever-evolving truth as you come to know it, because it is not the static truth you are seeking, often that which causes confusion, deception, and chaos. The very reason we are sharing this reading with you now is because this is a time for an evolutionary leap in the expansion of consciousness for all. This year of 2023, the pendulum swings from extremes to the center, a movement from extreme reactive outbursts and extreme behaviors as humanity begins a process of centering and realizing reacting in mindless, harmful, or even violent extremes puts all at risk. A recognition of the potential far-reaching consequences of polarity is resulting in a call for change. While many have a sense of a profound call to action necessary for the continued existence of life on planet Earth as we know it, the awakening occurs as a critical mass reaches a collective call or awareness. The potential reactionary response to what may result as the consequences of humanity's neglectful, careless, reckless, without regards choices will be unsettling, even terrifying. While this may sound like doom and gloom, it is quite the opposite. This is a time when humanity can potentially make a quantum leap towards harmonizing the extremes of dysfunction with radical healing, resulting in maturation of the emotional and mental body. The opportunity now is to move from a potential extinction paradigm to a thriving paradigm that serves all life. This awareness and ultimate shift in consciousness is something each person, each family, each community, each tribe, each nation must come to on its own and together. The good news in this process toward wisdom, freedom, and longevity is that humanity is maturing to realize the gravity of remembering the who and the what of its journey for the sake of its own survival. This becomes then the call to wake up and the motivation that inspires divine action. All of humanity must now recognize itself as individual and collective, the me, the we, the I am, which is all inclusive. Humanity must also recognize the all includes self, others, Mother Earth, the cosmos, and all living things. Rather than slaying the dragon, slaying the things we fear, this time is about tempering oneself to understand the dragon, to understand the fears. The dragon represents supernatural powers, wisdom, strength, and hidden knowledge, and that part of you that is destructive and careless with your power and gifts. It's the part that must be understood and transformed for the light in you to emerge, for a collective consciousness to emerge, a shared understanding of who we are, what you believe and what you value as a foundation for what you collectively can become. In this now time, difference is the gift and the challenge. As you embrace the gifts of diversity, an awareness begins to inform you that your differences are your greatest opportunity to grow and to evolve, to begin to see yourself in the many. As this level of consciousness takes root in you, there's a greater sense of what the South Africans expressed as Ubuntu, the Mayans call Inlakesh, the Buddhists call awareness, or the Christians call Holy Spirit. It's from this place and only from this place that we can turn inward and heal what needs to be healed. Only to discover what needs healing is the sense of separation. It literally comes down to discovering and remembering who we are and flowering out of this awareness to embrace love and the power of love to transform what needs to be transformed. Currently, Mother Earth is participating in this process of evolution as the Earth is now asserting her power to survive and to thrive, overriding the many ways in which the power that is seeking to maintain itself is causing great disruption and destruction on the Earth. This is extremely counterintuitive and counterproductive because there cannot be existence without the Earth. It is synonymous to setting your house on fire and then going to sleep, expecting to wake up the next morning. 2023 is continuing the call for humanity to embrace practices and engagements that will assist in waking up humanity. Waking up simply means it is time to open your eyes to see, and your third eye, the all-knowing eye. 2 eyes looking out, 1 eye looking inward, beyond time and space in consciousness to the truth of who you are. There is no separation, no one more powerful, and no one who has a spiritual authority to assume power and authority over anyone or anything else. There is no minority. Separation, power over, and greed are distractions that lead to destruction of the natural order of things. At this time, there is a lot of money, time, and energy being redirected into resources that will allow some to live well at the expense of others. A time-old tale. Imagine people living as though the future has already been decided, and wealth is the only key to survival. No matter the resources allocated toward these endeavors, they cannot move a nation and certainly cannot move a world. It is a consciousness of separation that is collapsing. Why? Because you are all a part of a whole. Just as a grove of aspen trees appear to be separate trees, they are but extensions of each other, all sharing the same roots. Mycelia are tiny threads that support and connect individual plants and trees together to transfer water, minerals, and nutrients. There is a natural network in nature that supports all of life, not just some. You breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Plants breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. The creative energy of the universe, known to you by many names, has created an intricate network that binds all together. The idea of separation is a delusion of the ego. The source of all creation has created a balance on earth that naturally accommodates your capacity to thrive. When you are in balance with source and source energy, you thrive. This year, on an individual and collective level, life as you know it will take another step forward in terms of remembering all of the source self, the universal self that resides in all life. Be still and know. It's about being at the level of awareness or consciousness that encompasses organic living things and physical systems, non-living things, So you know and recognize what is good and what is real and what matters, what is of the heart and what is not of the heart. And while we paint this as a simple step, we are aware of the challenges you must face, and we are aware of the dangers of your forgetfulness. It is important to remember that there is a whole galaxy, a whole cosmos, a whole universe that is aligned to help you understand, to help you grow, actually meaning to remember the complexities of existence, the gift of diversity, and the mental and spiritual levels of your presence. What you see, feel, and experience is but one level of awareness limited in mind. As you journey through various levels of bifurcation, dividing and separating, you will have the opportunity to experience different points of view and have differing experiences that will assist you in maturing in your evolutionary potential. This challenge is to be informed by the experiences, not to become imprisoned in any one level of your evolutionary journey. Beyond your physical experience is the awakening to who you really are. Pure source energy, which is referred to as the divine. Now is the time to trust that which is in you, that knows beyond the chatter the truth of who you are, and to begin to affirm and illuminate the divine within, and to be and walk in this luminosity, to be the catalyst for awakening. To be the catalyst for awakening. There are simple steps in this process of awakening, but human beings tend to make it so complicated. The first steps are to slow down, breathe, feel, spend time in silence, in nature, divert the chatter in the brain through repeating positive affirmations, walk away from weapons of mass distraction and into networks of creativity and compassion, and move your body. There are many tools that you can access for your well-being, mental, physical, and emotional. Learn to discern relationships and energy that is disruptive and destructive to your soul. Be mindful of what you feed your body. Choose your steps wisely. We encourage meditation. We encourage long walks in nature, becoming acquainted with the natural world, breathing exercises, body movement. We encourage affirmations to keep you centered in the awareness of this now moment. We encourage you to be creative. Allow your creativity to express itself through art, through music, through building, making things beautiful, allowing loving relationships. Engage the creative mind and to listen. We may appear to be a threat to the unconscious mind, to the heart that is not aware, to the heart that is being shielded from the truth. Open your eyes, open your heart. Be willing to see what is emerging. It's not that difficult to see and understand the truth. The truth is in you. For many, this may be the emergence of the greatest time of all. We are witnessing from afar communities coming back together again, families being renewed, being reunited, working together toward common goals, renewing the earth with love and openness to be and to do in harmony with Source. This will be an exciting year for those who are willing to take steps forward into recognition of the interconnectedness of life in all its natural flow. Living what comes forward in your heart. The greatest gift of all is the peace you have in your heart, in your home, and in your community. It's important to take care of yourself at every level and to make loving decisions from that place within, and to send love always. See love one step ahead of you. Treat yourselves kindly. Be supported. 2023 is an anchor year for restoring and resurrecting the truth within and in the world. In so doing, dismantling the false perceptions of separation, false notions of supremacy, revealing and reconciling historical truths, systematic shifts for living in harmony with the earth and all life. This will be a year of great innovation, creativity, and opportunities to create and expand networks and communities with deep love and spiritual awareness. This will be a time of healing at the core. This will be a time of healing at the core. As this will trigger emotional reactions, it will also be a time of increased mental health challenges that will require spiritual and emotional support and practices for individuals, families, communities, even globally. Finally, this will be a year of great inquiry, full of whys and why nots, an honest pursuit of healing, restoring, and creating sustainable opportunities by engaging both sustainable practices and spiritual practices to create communities and relationships that thrive. Be patient with one another. In the spirit of Ubuntu, when going for the good in life and all things, hold hands and go together. Remember who you are. Listen to one another and build relationships across the illusion of the boundaries of difference. Share your love, your resources, your ideas, and yes, even your fears and perceived thoughts of limitations. Reach out to one another. Open your hearts. Share your creative impulses and work together to bring dreams into reality. In all things, remember, love is currency, action, and a magnetic state of being, and is a great foundation for a more sustainable and thrivable economy. You are an intricate part of the web of life, and within you is a power for good that is unshakable, and every day, in every way, you can live in this awareness. Humanity and all of life are in the midst of a great shift in consciousness. All life is being impacted, all of life, all of creation, on the earth and throughout the universe. We recognize this time as an opportunity for all to rise, to awaken, to remember who they are. As this waking up feeling experience becomes more apparent and more prevalent, we as a collective body are realizing that an evolutionary leap is now ignited in your lives and in the world. There is an alarm ringing inside each of you, consciously or unconsciously, activating an awareness that if humanity continues to disregard the sacred, life as you know it will not be sustainable and mass destruction inevitable. But do not become blind to the signs that are before you. Everyone is being called. Listen, feel, be. This evolutionary leap is inevitable. Choose your steps wisely, one step at a time, and sometimes in leaps and bounds.